Now we have a special little surprise for everyone at home. Now, just like in-game, we have our very own night market. We're gonna have our chance to form our own very little VCT Pacific team with a selection of players. Now, obviously, the night market doesn't have every single skin that you've missed, so just like that, it's not gonna have every single player, so maybe your favorite might not be there, but let's find out. We're gonna go through roll by roll.
All right.
Okay.
I'm ready. Okay.
Oh, boy.
Okay.
I wish I was first.
Yeah. You're first, but you gotta go for your boomer bros, man.
I mean, but I can't pass up on Munyet. I mean, it's just easy.
No, but you absolutely can.
I gotta go with Munyet. I'm taking Munyet first.
Oh, so boring.
Okay.
Sorry.
What's the joy of night market if not for surprises? Come on.
I mean, normally I do go for the bad skins at night market.
I think I'm gonna go with Cruz. I think that Cruz has had some really strong performances. The way that he was able to pop off over at lock-in, we were able to see some of that form as talent got into their group. I think that given the time that they've had and some of the IGLing off the shoulder, I think that he's gonna be in a really good position coming into the LCQ. So I'm gonna go with Cruz.
All right, I'm gonna be boring too. I'm just gonna go with Sugar Zero. Keep it standard, right?
Okay.
Controller, I just want someone that's reliable, right? And then the rest of the team, I'll try to spice it up a little bit, right? Try to get a trophy-winning team here. Dang, initiators are stacked.
Yeah, initiators are all stacked.
Stacked, actually. Oh man. I'm gonna go with what I was originally hoping for though, okay? I was hoping that Flips would be here for the initiators. I wanted an IGL. We've also had times where he can frag out. He's pretty flexible as well across different maps. So I'm gonna stick with Flipshatter and hope that he brings a little bit of that, friendship magic from RQ into my team.
Okay. I'm gonna go with Goddad because I think that he was one of, if not the most consistent players for Gen G. Their lost moments, especially in the playoffs, we've seen what he's been able to do with Meteor when they are firing all cylinders, when they are on the same page. And I think that regardless of who I end up with a Duelist, he'll be able to find that same synergy. So I'm gonna go with Goddad.
So I guess you guys left me Envy. I'm gonna take Envy. I don't know how I can't. Envy's just been so consistent throughout the year. I mean, it's not just his fragging ability, it's his ability to be like the guy with his utility as well. So he's like the complete package. Pat?
Oh,
Pat's a massive flex player.
yeah, I mean, aside from RB, he's the biggest one.
Yeah. Here, I'm gonna go with Aaron. I think Aaron's just really brilliant on both sides of the coin now. It used to be, he was just a defender sided at IGL. Now he's really, really good, I think, as well, the attacker side. So I'm definitely going with Aaron.
I am getting my RB player.
Oh, dang it, I was hoping to get the dream team back together.
I cannot allow you to have Flips and Xero. It's not happening. I'm claiming him. I need that high impact frag. I need that flexibility. So I'm going to be going for Xero.
I'm a little torn between two actually on the board here. One would be Pat just because of the Asian pool that he's shown. But then on the other side, I mean, 10 as well. Like he's also really reliable. So I think I still got to go with Pat. Right.
Okay.
I already have a controller that's kind of safe and sound. In Sugar Zero, I want someone with that high impact, right? I've been kind of building up a pretty reliable core so far, so I want someone who maybe goes off the wall a little bit sometimes, but he can do it with any type of Asian he wants, because regardless of utility, his fragging power is always good.
It gives you a harbor player, and also now your team can go for a double Duelist setup.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, double controller or double Duelist. I can do whatever I want.
I don't think it's that difficult, if I'm being honest.
I am going to go with King.
Okay.
That's the obvious choice. Obviously, he has kind of the top fragging power out of all the Sentinels, but also one of the other things I was looking at is I want someone who can play both Cypher and Killjoy. And when Chamber was in the meta, King was playing that Cypher wherever he could because he wasn't a Chamber player. So that's something I'm looking forward to.
I'm gonna go for what I think is the second most obvious choice, which is Elmore. So the guy's been solid. You want to talk about fragging power? He's right up there with King. It started off with just him on eco rounds and pistol rounds, having that sheriff in his hands, and then it became so much more, and he was able to transition that into his rifling, especially near the end of the season. So very much one of those players that if he's anchoring a site, you're gonna bleed getting your way into that one. So I will absolutely be happy to add him to my little collection.
Okay.
Are you gonna go for the obvious?
I gotta go. I gotta go texture. I mean, it's just he's just too strong of an individual player. He's a guy who I can throw onto other roles if necessary. If I need a raise or something like that, I can definitely then shift him into that position. So if I need an operator player as well, depending on what happens at the end here. But I think just individually, texture is just one of the most solid, balanced players you will find in Pacific.
Oh,
Ooh, boy.
Yeah.
This is interesting.
It's actually kind of tough because I did kind of go with texture, so I feel like I've got already.
Well, you've got an op covered, right? So you have a little bit more freedom, I would say.
I do. But I'm gonna go with depth.
Are you sure though? You already have an operator player. Are you sure?
We're double opping. Just screw it. We're going all in, baby.
I didn't think about that.
I just think Depth, like halfway through the season, he was like topping almost every stat that's important for Duelist.
Sure.
He was just like one of the best players we had. So I think if he can find that form again, this guy should be lights out.
All right, well, I'm gonna go with this duo that has had success in the past. I already have the God Dead. I'm gonna pick up Meteor.
Okay.
They have shown that they can have that synergy. I have Cruz be my IGL for the team, and I think that as long as we can get them back into that groove where God Dead is very reliably setting up Meteor, I've got a crack Duelist player. I've got somebody who can play Chamber if he's gonna be back into the meta. I also have somebody who's incredible at the AWP, who's great at the Jet. So I gotta go with Meteor.
Okay, I'm gonna go a little bit off the beaten path here and not go with a clear operator player. I think I'm just gonna go for a little bit more pure mechanical explosiveness, and I'm gonna go with Garnett, actually.
Okay.
We've seen his movement be so good, and the fact that he can make his own split decisions when he's put on the spot.
I thought about him too.
Yeah, like I mean, we have clips of him breaking ankles. We have clips of him really distracting the enemy a lot. Or obviously the clear weaknesses. I don't have any clear designated opper, but hey, they can pick it up. I'm sure Flips can pick it up on Breach. Yeah, someone will do it. So yeah, that's gonna be my Duelist.
Well, there we go. I think we've all established some fairly strong teams, but obviously, depending on if you guys agree or disagree with us, be sure to let us know in the comments below. We'll see who has the better squad at the end of it all.
Yeah, and of course, don't forget that we have Last Chance qualifiers to look forward to. Last Chance qualifiers for Pacific will be kicking off once again on July 18th through the 23rd, and only one out of these 7 teams will be able to make it all the way to Champions in LA. Don't forget to follow us and all the Pacific channels to make sure you catch the matches. We'll see you then. All right, well, I think that's it. Let's
Everything
yeah,
we're
let's
good
just
to
go
go.
down. Yeah.
All right, let's get out of here.
Some dinner.
Yes.
I can't believe he's so dead, man.
I can't help myself. I love him.